Good morning and welcome to day 9 of our 24 days road trip across Sweden. Yesterday, we went to the we went to the camel ranch as planned. We went there, a bit on the pricey side. We paid the four of us, just the two little ones, right? Rode the camel. So gate fee for the four of us was 720 crowns, 72 euros. And then riding cost 100 crowns for like 5 minutes just to go around. So it was a total of 920 plus one or two ice creams. So it was 1,000 krona less in our pocket. It was okay. It was a nice experience. The kids have to see camels, llama, goat, and some other animals they have there. So we spent the whole afternoon there. And good news, the adapter arrived yesterday also, and it arrived on time. I think it came around, we got the SMS to pick it up around 12. Yeah, around 12:01 yesterday. We got SMS from PostNord that we can pick it up in Farestad, Ika. So that was good. So we went to the camel park. We were there till around about 3. We had lunch there. We cooked, we had lunch, a quick one. And then we drove to Färjestad to collect the adapter. While we were there, we're thinking about, because like I said in the previous videos, that after the last campsite in Holland, the first camp, we didn't book anything. The next booking we had was in Skara Sommerland, which is from 27th to 29th of June. So when we picked the charger, the adapter, I sat with the boys and we're thinking, what should we do next? You know, the adapter added 2 nights to our stay in Holland, which could have left on Sunday after we check out. But since we needed the adapter and we need a place that they can send it to, so we have to stay there and wait for Amazon to deliver it in Holland. So we stood there, waited there and got the chargers. So we're sitting in the car. It was getting late. We went to, because it was like 40 minutes driving between the camel ranch and the Ika shop where we picked the adapter. There was a little wait there also, and we bought some little things there. So it was getting to around 4 p.m. between 4-5 p.m. yesterday. So the boys voted that we go to Sune. We've been Sune last year, just the 3 of us. One of the little boys was not there. So the vote was, yeah, we go to Sune this time again. And Sune, Sommerland, is also a part of first camp. It's 6 hours from Holland. I was like, oh, it's a long drive. And then we have to drive downward again to Skara when we leave Sune. But the boys, majority of win the vote, they said we have to go. So I look up the map and it was 6 hours drive. So I said, okay, what we do? We do 3 hours yesterday, and we do 3 hours today. Since we are not checking in Sune before 1 p.m. today. So I said, fine, let's start going. So we left, we left Holland, the Kama region, 5, little bit over 5, I think 5:15 or something thereabout. Halfway into the journey, the boys started to complain that they are hungry, they want the dinner. So we drove, after about 1 hour drive, we stopped. And it was also an opportunity for us to test the charger, the adapter we got. So we put the adapter to use, it worked, which is good. So we are back again on track. We can stop at any EV charger up to 22 kilowatts and connect the van and cook, use the electric cooker on board charge our phones or charge the battery if we need to. But these days, we don't need to charge the battery anymore because we'll be getting a lot of sun, and even a couple of times we have to cook with the electric cooker from via the solar, so which is really good. So I recommend, if you're building a camper van or a trailer or whatever, try to get a solar. It's worth it. So we stood for an hour there cooking. The boys were cooking pasta and grilling chicken, so we were there for like an hour. It was getting late. I think we were there around almost 9 o'clock. I think we stayed there. So I said, nah, I don't think we're going to make it. 3 hours trip. From that time, it was too late. It means we're going to arrive like 12 p.m. or half past 12, something like that. And the boys, but when we stopped to have dinner, so already the boys ate the dinner, brushed their teeth, changed into pajamas. So I said, look, we change now. You guys change now, because in case we don't make it to destination, you just hop on the bed, and that's good night for you. So we did that. So we drove all the way there, and we did just about 40 minutes, and then we stopped in Kista. So this is where we are packed up. It's a large parking area. So it's not a pack up for caravan anyway. It's just a train station parking. There you can see, maybe if I zoom it out, you see the sign there that we are in Kista. See there, like Kisa. And the train station is there. I think the stop is there. We just across the train station. But we have no problem sleeping last night. There was not a train that was disturbing us. So it was good. So it's just a big bus. I think it's also the bus station, the train station. They have chargers there, but we cannot use them because these ones are coded. So we pack up. We arrived here around 10 yesterday, a little over 10, I think around 10:30 thereabout we arrived here. We pack up, a quick setup. We didn't have to take up the bike. The boys were already like this, so they just went straight to bed. So yeah, but something strange happened last night. This is the first time in this trip that we have this kind of incident. So when we were packed here yesterday, I was sleeping down there, and about 12 p.m. I heard some noise at the back of the van behind us. So I peeped through the window and I saw two guys. They were just they're parking here with I don't know how it's called it in English, but it's the A tractor. In Sweden we call it A tractor. So this is vehicles that cannot drive more. They are normal vehicles, but they reduce the speed. They cannot go more than 70, and it's mostly for young people that normally have it. And most times they are troublemakers. I mean, generally there's a lot of cool-headed guys that have it, but there's also this problem with young boys, trying to cause problem when they have this van. So they were parked there, and I was here. At first they didn't bother me, they didn't do anything, so I went back to sleep. And then after a while, I think there were 4 of them in the car, 2 guys and 2 girls. I don't know if it was adrenaline or it was the empty pack of condom they left. Well, I don't know what really came over them. And 2 of them, the boys, left the car and came over here to our van, took out this warning triangle, offloaded 2 of my son's bikes, the 2 blue bikes, dragged them all the way and trashed them there. While the 2 girls, young girls, teenage girls, were laughing, enjoying the fun. I was just there waiting. My finger was on my mobile. If it's something that is going to get worse so I can call the police. But they did just that, and they went back to the car and they started smoking. So I didn't come out, I didn't say anything. I just waited because it was getting late. It was around almost 2 a.m. in the morning. So I just thought, nah, it's not worth it coming down to make trouble with these guys. So I left them. They stayed for another hour and they left. When they left, I didn't come out. I waited a bit till I saw some maintenance staff over there walking in the train station. So I came out. We went over there, got my bikes. This was the late damage that I noticed, but I'm going to put that back because I found it. So it's just the part of the seat that was taken away, so I'm going to put it back. I have it in the van. I just put some glue and put it back. So that was the only damage that they did. I walked around the van when I came back. When I came out finally, there was no major damage. They didn't try to damage the van. I think they wanted to do something funny and attractive for the guests. I don't know if it was some sugar rush or what they were smoking. I don't know. How can you, for Christ, go and start to damage people's property? I don't get some young people these days. I know as a youth we used to do some also funny and stupid stuff, but I don't think we'll go that length at trying to destroy people's property that didn't do anything to you. Well, that's that for that, and I'm grateful that it wasn't worse than that. And I don't normally stop in this kind of. Yesterday was an exception because the boys were tired and it was getting late. I don't want to start checking for going to the woods where I don't really know, and I decided to be here because I saw that actually we weren't bothering anyone. The main car park is there. This is just like an extension, so we didn't bring our chair, we didn't do anything, and then we just came and sleep. But those guys still find it unpleasant, or I don't know. Anyway, we are here. The boys are still sleeping. Because from here to Sweden is around 4 hours. From Kisa to Sweden, Summerland, it's 4 hours driving. But before we go, because yesterday we didn't have a shower, we didn't take a shower yesterday, and now I feel a little bit tired. So I think the shower will do me a great good. So what I plan to do, I find a little stop in the woods, 20 minutes from here. So I think we're going to drive there. I'm just waiting for the boys to wake up. So we drive there, do a quick stop, have breakfast, shower, and then we start driving, refresh to Sweden. Apart from that, it's been good. Well, the van is in good shape. We have had two little problems. The what's it called? The adapter to charge the EV chargers got broken, and now thankfully we've replaced that. We sent back the broken one. The gas cooker, the extra camping gas cooker we have with us, for no reason stopped working. We have also replaced that, but the old one is still with me. I need to find time to check and see how long I've had it. If it's less than 2 years, I can happily send it back to Amazon. Yesterday again, the water tap in the sink gave up. That's some cheap one from Big Tema. I don't think you can return it, so that's why I prefer buying from Amazon. The process is easy. You just pack it up and send it. That specific tap, it came with a pump. The pump, I couldn't use it, so I thought, okay, since I can use the tap, let me use the tap. And then I bought extra pump from Amazon. Last year the pump gave up, the one I bought from Amazon, so I sent it back and got my money back. And this time I bought two, because I was thinking that, okay, maybe in case it broke on the way, since we are going to be long on this trip, I can replace it. So yesterday when the tap all of a sudden stopped working, my first thought was that it was the pump I've given up. But I replaced it. I took out the new one, the extra one I have with me. I replaced it. nothing. So I disconnected the everything and connected it directly to the power source, and it was working. So now what we do as a temporary fit, I on the tap using from the circuit box where the power is being sent to the pump. So there's a switch there, which is good. There's a on and off switch that controls the circuit board, sending power to the tap. So I just jump past the tap and go straight there. So I'm using that switch now, which is not the best, to on and close the water. But I think it will be it should be fine till we come back, and I will replace the water tap. So that's just the minor things we have got. We have issues we have run into in these past 9 days. Or apart from that, every other thing is working fine. The solar is doing a great job pumping. I've seen up to 180, 190 in some instances watt going coming in from the solar, so which is really good. I've run the fridge for several hours just on the solar, and the battery was stable. It was showing about 13.5, 13.4 volts. So the solar has been a big win-win for me. So I'm really grateful that I did that. So yeah, so that's where we are for now. Today is Wednesday, the day number 9 of the 24-day trip. So it's still going strong, going good. Kids are happy. They had a sweat time with the camera ride yesterday, even though it set us back 1,000 crowns. But that's why we are out here, to have fun and to enjoy. So yeah, so I will come back again when we are at the next stop, where we'll have breakfast and probably have a shower. We'll see. Hold on and don't go away.